A lot of people assume because of my work that I must be a programmer or engineer, when in fact I specifically chose a communications path for my career. What's fascinating to me is I was able to combine my love of communications and helping people with technology in interesting ways. I'm able to not be bound by the assumptions that everybody has about what the technology can and should be doing, and can really ask the question of, what if it could be different?
I always knew I wanted to be in healthcare just because I feel like it has the most impact in helping people. A lot of what I've been working on is geared towards developing technology in the health space towards the developing world.
One of the coolest things about open source is bringing people together, working with other people to accomplish amazing things.
There's so many different projects that you could get involved in. You don't even have to be the smartest person to be able to make impact.
When you're actually developing for someone, I think it's really important to understand the need. When you're pushing innovation forward, sometimes the cooler thing is not the best thing.
Now more than ever, we have many different tools and technologies and website that allows people to collaborate on open source projects, whether it's something small or it's something big.
We traveled to Uganda. They wanted to remodel a vaccine carrier. I wanted to incorporate sensors and having real-time data, because when a vaccine enters into a country, you want it to be within the cold chain cycle, and it often breaks that cycle in the last mile, which is done by hand. So this device pinpoints a full map of what's going on as vaccines enter a country, and even where exactly are they going at what times and where is the system breaking. So you're able to know all the information in real time.
I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes at the age of 14, and like most people, I didn't really understand what it meant. But what a lot of people don't understand about diabetes is that it's not just giving yourself insulin, but it's constantly walking a really fine-tuned path of balancing what your blood sugar is, what you're eating, what your activity level is, and dozens of other factors that you can't actually measure. And that's one of the reasons why having technology like OpenAPS is so valuable. OpenAPS stands for the Open Source Artificial Pancreas System, and this is a DIY system that takes a small piece of hardware that's got a radio stick on it to talk to an insulin pump and a continuous glucose monitor. It reads data from these devices, it does the decision making that a person with diabetes would do, but it does it every 5 minutes, and it sends a command back to the insulin pump saying to give more or less insulin. And because I was helped by open source code in building the first system, it was a no-brainer to me to make this open source, and that's why we call it OpenAPS, because it's a project for anybody with the compatible hardware who wants to do worldwide. They can make an OpenAPS system for themselves. For both of us to have kind of a healthcare focus, I think it's cool because so many people don't think about healthcare as being something that open source can contribute to.
It took a while for it to even get to the stage where it is now, where people can open source develop on concepts in health.
It's something that everybody needs. There's a lot of room in bringing technology to this field.
You can take people with technical expertise and people with domain expertise, and together you can do really incredible things.
And it's an untapped potential to moving the world forward.
This award is really about highlighting the work of dozens of women and men in this open source community that have made this project possible. So I'm excited for more people to kind of turn their open source interest into healthcare, because I think there is just so much unlocked potential.